Spider, we call him Spider Han.
Who came up with the nickname? Why did you come up?
When you are so focused on your own interview, right, then all of a sudden a memo sticker will come in. Because he's actually listening to your interviews, and at the same time he can spot the questions. Then ask you go and ask the patients. So you feel like, wow, when we thought that you're focusing on your work, or you are actually listening to every single movement in this room. He's a very professional spider. Hello, my name is Pek Lian. I'm one of the contact tracer in Sengkang General Hospital, and Hwi Kwang is my boss.
Hi, I'm Hwi Kwang. I'm the head of the contact tracing center in Sengkang Hospital. What we do here is we will contact the confirmed cases and try to understand where they have gone to, who they have met in the past 2 weeks. Then the information will be collated and sent to the Ministry of Health. Call usually can take about a few hours, and for complicated cases, it can take all the way to 1 day. I was involved in the SARS outbreak and the influenza A H1N1 outbreak. So those outbreaks has provided me with experience that will actually help me to set up these contact tracing teams and then help them to come up with a protocol to do the contact tracing as well.
So a lot of them will actually go and check their phone. They save their photos or what they do. So this is how we trace. I think the challenging will be those that really can't recall what they have done. Especially for husband case, we will usually call the wife if he really can't recall anything.
Some don't even remember their children.
Yes. Okay, I think I recently had a spike in our dormitory workers. I have called one of the case. He's very cute actually. He will just tell me, okay, madam, you wait I check my temperature. So I just on hold for him. Then after a short while, right, he came back. Then he said, madam, my temperature 36.3. I no body heat, no fever, no pain. So it's very cute, but at the same time, you can understand what was he trying to express. Because I myself come from Malaysia. So I can understand how the foreign workers feel, to a certain extent. They are so scared that being abandoned by the company. What they want is actually just to go back to their normal life. They don't really complain, but then I think from most of the cases, right, what we feel that is they are very worried and also they are very regret because they pass on the virus to their beloved. Sometimes we try to act like counselor, try to listen to their worries and anxieties. So try our best to comfort them. I have lived in Singapore for almost 4 years. It feels like home because my family is here. I think it's a relationship with the people here. My colleagues, my friends, they are very helpful and they are very kind to me.
In between calls, we will also have jokes and help each other with the interview and so forth. So definitely we have a good foundation in terms of our staff and friendship as well.
My first impression of Hwi Kwang, right, he's a serious person, but then by the time we stay more than 10 hours a day, he's also very good at joking, especially at night time. His true nature comes out.
Exaggerating again.
No, I'm not. So this strong bonding within the team will motivate me. With these very long hours of working, right, and sometimes I see Hwi Kwang is still sending out emails at 2 o'clock. So the job, it seems like very endless, But then I think my family, especially my husband, he will say that you are doing something really very meaningful because you are actually contributing to stop this terrible infection.
So although we are not the real frontliners treating patients, what we provide the information will be relevant and important for the Ministry of Health to actually do the necessary measures to stop further transmission.
I really feel that with this little efforts that I put in, I can support Singapore. So even though it's very hard for you right now, but then it's also very meaningful for everybody. I think this is very motivating.